Hello from Universal. So I am here tonight to go to my final Halloween Horror Nights of the season. I was actually here about an hour ago. I was going to try to make it for Stay and Scream, but the parking was terrible. I ended up actually leaving and going somewhere that I have gone before, but not in a long time. I was stuck in an incredibly backed up line just to get inside the parking lot for about 15 minutes, and when I had an opportunity to exit, I decided to go and exit because I knew that I would not make it for Stay and Scream, and instead utilize that opportunity to go over to International Drive to Gods and Monsters, which used to be in the Diagon Mall, or it was at some point, and now it's over sort of by International Drive, or on International Drive. It was a bit small, but it was absolutely full of so many different hobbyist and nerdist interests and paraphernalia, like comic books and different action figures, and I was able to actually purchase a little coin and win myself a little Pokemon vending machine toy that I'll show off in just a minute of what I got. And even in the back of the store there was almost like a speakeasy where it was like a hidden bar, so we will absolutely have to come back to Gods and Monsters just to check it out a little bit more, because it was a really great way to spend the past hour. This is the toy that I got from the vending machine, this little sleeping slowpoke, so this will be my, I don't know, my spirit animal tonight, pretty much, as I go to Halloween Horror Nights for the very last time. And I'm also wearing these stickers that I got from Gods and Monsters too, which are these right here. But I'm heading through security and into the event, which starts in about half an hour. The top level of the garage right now is pretty quiet, but that's why I went up a level and went across, because it is pretty busy right now. This is the rideshare drop-off and pickup area, which this is also a little bit crowded. Conveniently though, this leads me right to the entrance of Universal, of at least the security checkpoint. This is the last time that I'm going to be seeing this sign, so I've made it through security. I'm heading over to the entrance of Universal, which it starts in about 15 minutes. Halloween Horror Nights starts at 6:30, which that was another reason why I decided to go ahead and leave and come back, because I actually wanted to, if I can't see it, I could listen to the opening ceremonies. So the last time that I was here for the opening ceremonies, the line extended all the way out here into this courtyard area, and it was raining, so that wasn't a lot of fun. So I think that I'm a 100% certifiable goof, because the event has started and everyone is inside the gates. But it's not 6:30 yet, which no complaints, I guess, right? Because when I was here on opening night, it took half an hour just to make it inside the park from the front entrance back there, the courtyard. The opening ceremonies would have just been Dr. Oddfellow right up there. That would have been neat to, I guess, hear it, right? Probably. I'm trying to think about the houses that I want to do. I definitely want to do this one. Again, it's the first house that you encounter walking into the park, so will it be the busiest now? I'm going to go and head down over here towards Dueling Dragons and Yeti. Right now, Dueling Dragons looks like he's posting a 15-minute wait, which I would 100% wait in that line for that. I do need to step up to the side for just a minute, because I want to show what I brought in my bag with me for tonight. So I'm kneeling on a curb over by Gramercy Park right now, but this is what I have in my bag. So I have some spare batteries for my camera, I have a portable charger for my phone, I have I thought I had my AirPods, I just brought the case apparently. I have my little sleeping slowpoke there. I brought 2 Powerades with me, and then some snacks, some Nutter Butters, Nutty Buddies, and some creepy crawlers. Hooray for thematic snacks. All right, a 15-minute wait for, oh my god, that was loud, for Dueling Dragons Choose Thy Fate. I'm going to try to remember to talk about the times that I'm getting in line, and then the wait times that are posted, and the wait time that it ends up being. So it's 6:45 right now. That's the line for Stranger Things over there, which is, I don't know if I will be trying to do that at some point tonight. I have to, it's Stranger Things. Over there's the line for Yeti, so I seem to be just heading right around the corner into the soundstage area. Okay, heading into the covered soundstage area here. It's probably going to be about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so that took 15 minutes to do Dueling Dragons, and I did the ice side, the Blizz Rock side, because I think myself and Berta did the Pie Rock red side last time. That does make me sincerely happy, though. And also the dragon won at the end, so Merlin died. He had Merlin's head, and he was holding it. But just walking through the Enchanted Oak, and then the castle, I don't know, it was cool. I was expecting a train to go by, but it did not. I guess I just heard the brake track, because I have not seen or heard Red Rocket operating yet tonight, which is sort of weird. So now I'm going to attempt to try to find the Megans. Depending on the time of night, they're usually, oh my god, I can't see. I think they might be over by Mel's, or over here by Chucky. I'm going to try over here by Mel's, at least right now in the beginning part of the night. It's about 7 o'clock now, a little bit after 7 o'clock. It's not going to be easy to find the Megans, because they don't announce when they're doing their show, which it makes sense why they don't, but I'd still like to see them. So I'm over at Mel's right now. I don't really know what I'm waiting for, there would be no way for me to know when they would be coming out. It'd be just random. My only presumption right now is this spotlight and the fact that people are just waiting over here randomly. This entire crowd of people has now formed, and there's still been no show. It's been over half an hour now that I've been waiting for something to happen. The Megans have started to arrive. She came out of absolutely nowhere. That is so cool.
During the performance. Watch out, friends. I got one more coming.
Slap right across your face.
They're doing a photo opportunity right now with the Megans. That was cool. That was pretty stressful to try to see that. Okay, I came around to the other side of the line. Here are all the Megans. I watched from over here, sort of like a trash can. Man, that was an experience waiting for that. I took over 45 minutes just waiting for 45 minutes, not even knowing if they were even going to be coming out over here, and then at what particular time. I don't know, I must have just missed them. All right, so now I'm heading back over to get some food. Finally, I'm heading over to New York. So where I'm going to get some food is going to be this Yeti booth over here to get the poutine. So I have my poutine right here. I need to try to find a place to eat it though. It's because I have the light to do this right now. I'm probably going to be eating in the dark. This is the Bloody Campground poutine, which is crispy fries topped with Asian-inspired gravy, char siu roasted pork, cheese curds, scallions, and crispy chilies. I totally could have done this like an hour ago and still had plenty of time to watch the Megans, but better late than never. Also, Universal changed the game when they started allowing sealed beverages into HHN. I am so happy about that. So I finished my poutine. Delicious. I'm still hungry, but I have about an hour. It's about 8:30 right now, and I want to try to make the 9:30 Nightmare Fuel Show. From what I've heard, you have to get to the theater very early in order to guarantee a spot. We tried to watch it the last time that we were here, but I don't know, something happened with that first show. So what I might do is go to the Chucky booth over here to get some food on my way to the theater. This is the BAM 69 Scare Zone, and I'm going to this food booth over here. There's another bar right here. It's pretty busy, although this is the line for the Chucky food booth. I'm going to Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. I definitely want to try to get there with 30 minutes to spare. This is a long line, so I waited in that line, which took kind of a long time, and I picked up my chicken that I wanted to get. So the plan now is to walk all the way down to the theater just to see if I can get into the show. It starts in about half an hour. Passing through the Shipyard Scare Zone. I had plenty of time to eat this, so this was like a normal show, but this is a very, very popular show that you have to get there very early in advance. Don't tell me that this is the standby line. This is totally the standby line that goes all the way down to London. Oh man. Well, I am in line, so let's see if I get into the show. I might have to stuff this into my backpack. I'm definitely making forward progress.
But
I have to
that's why I
go into
said
this
that's a total
queue over here. It
body.
looks like this is the sort of the back of house area. It's next to the Green Nuts building. Okay, I'm turning on the corner here and heading into like the main courtyard wait area. They have 4 different shows. It's so weird to see this area just so dormant and quiet during the year, and then it's just so busy and popular during Halloween Horror Nights. And because I may not get the chance, this is the fried deli and chicken, which is fried chicken tossed in Nashville hot sauce, drizzled with ranch, topped with scallions, and chili threads. And it looks like everyone is heading into the theater right now, so I'm presuming that I'm going to be able to make it into the show because I made it this far, right? I think I'm just going to put this into my backpack. Okay, I'm slowly making it up the steps into the theater. Here the show starts in less than 15 minutes now. It looks like the show might be at capacity because the courtyard is emptied out. And this is the theater for Nightmare Fuel. I'm not going to be able to film this, obviously, which is good because I get to enjoy it. Okay, so I went as far over as I possibly could, so I'm going to be sitting pretty much against the side of the theater, but that's okay. So the show is over. That was incredible. I was worried about my Nashville hot chicken getting cold during the show. It did not. That was an incredible show. I was stressed the whole time. I don't think that a Nightmare Fuel has ever used that much fire before. I didn't initially see much of a difference between that show and the previous Nightmare Fuel shows that I've seen before, but the amount of pyro was just overwhelming. The aerial acrobatics and just, I don't know, the sexiness, it was a lot, but it was phenomenal. I can see the hype around the show in particular this year compared to previous years. Okay, so I might actually head into Diagon Alley to see if I can see the Death Eaters. All right, I am in Diagon Alley right now, and there are totally Death Eaters walking around. There's one right over here and right over here too. Oh, that was cool. Where'd that come from? What we did not do last time. Wow, they're everywhere. Right now, we did not go into Nocturne Alley. It's a little bit quieter in here at moments than it normally is. It's louder, but it's quieter comparatively. Okay, I'm heading out of Nocturne Alley right now, back into the main area. The green lighting makes it so interesting in Diagon Alley. Just a very different way to experience this place. Death Eaters are just roaming everywhere. It was sort of funny. There was someone taking a picture over here, and oh, hello. Okay. That kind of startled me. There was somebody taking a picture, and Death Eater took a picture with them, and then oh my god, and then told them to withdraw money from the Gringotts Bank. That was a terrible story. I'm back over by the hopping pot right now. Everyone's ordering drinks. There's so much fog, smoke everywhere. I came back over to the stage because I think something is about to happen back over here. So I've now gotten to see the Death Eaters arrive and depart, which was really cool. But what I really need to do is eat my Nashville hot chicken, finally. I was eating my chicken, and I think the Death Eaters are back. That was so fast. Also, this Powerade is like saving my life tonight. The dragon just breathed fire, there's so much happening. Oh god. What do you want with us? We're just muggles trying to enjoy a night of Halloween Horror Nights. This is so cool, look at this. Some of them ducked into Diagon Alley. They seem to spread out all over the place. But I think I'm heading out now back into the park. God, this is cool. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with houses for the rest of the night. I turned around to head back across the bridge over towards Springfield, but I want to maybe do a couple more houses, my top 3 houses. So I already did my favorite house, which was Dueling Dragons. My second favorite house was Yeti, and then my third favorite was Blood Moon. Why aren't Krusty's eyes Googling anymore? They're not like, woo, woo, woo. They're just stationary. Like the globe. Why isn't the globe spinning? It's a little bit quiet over here right now in between lands, but I think I'm heading over to do the houses. I haven't decided if I want to do the houses in the order that they're on my list or just by the wait time. That'd be the smarter way to do it. Pretty much heading through all these scare zones for the last time. I'm going over to those houses. Oh, that's good. When I walked over to the San Francisco scare zone, I think they were doing a cast change. The fog this year has been incredibly cool. Just bumping into everyone. Of course, I wait almost an hour last time to see the Megans, and here they are. They're just doing their picture right now. I really wanted to get this peanut butter burger again, but I wanted to get something different at the same time. This was really good, probably my favorite thing this year. So I'm heading over to the New York scare zone, I think, to walk down that to the houses. I like to say that this was my favorite scare zone this year, but none of them really completely stood out to me. This one's just always very beautiful. So I'll probably just do Yeti, whatever the wait time is posted, because it's right here, it makes the most sense. And then I can end the night over at Blood Moon, just at the very front of the park. What is the wait time? Oh, I can't see it. It is a 35-minute wait for Yeti campground kills. And what time is it? It's about like 10:45. So curious to see how long this is going to take. It's not that bad of a wait, definitely, at all. It hasn't been too crowded tonight, which has been somewhat surprising. This will be my last time getting to walk through these back of house areas. I'm going to miss it until next year. Okay, this isn't too terrible. It just goes all the way back over here. I wonder if I'm going to see the Powers Express going by again. I've made it out of this zigzaggy part of the line. I'm getting pretty close, I think. I hope so. And I do surprisingly think that I am good with Stranger Things. I did want to do it one more time, but if I'm going to do houses, I want them to be the top 3 houses of the event for me. So the line was moving incredibly well for about 15 minutes, but it has not moved in a while, and the app says that this house is delayed. All right, so the line's moving again. That was just about a 10-minute slowdown, so it wasn't too terrible. All right, so it's going to take pretty much 30 minutes to go inside, or to get inside Yeti Campground Kills. All right, Yeti Campground Kills has been accomplished, so I have one more house to do tonight before I head home. I just tripped. I tripped so much. There should be a coaster coming by in just a second. Yay. I actually timed that right. Or I heard it. So I definitely want to make one more stop for food. That's going to be right over here. I'm trying to think if I should do that now or after the house. Okay, I'm going to do the house first. I think I've decided because I'm going to have to pass by that food truck anyway on the way back. Blood Moon Dark Offering is a 35-minute wait, and it's a little bit after 11:30 right now. Passing underneath Rip Ride Rockets. Technically going past the queue to then go inside the soundstage. This line, it's very interesting. I actually really enjoy this line. Oh, Nickelodeon, how I miss it. But that's where Grinch is going to be very soon. But I don't know if I'm going to be seeing that this year. I don't know. Walking past the lift hill, but a train just went up all the way up there. And heading back into this soundstage. This soundstage is only the queue. Because the soundstage over, that's where the house is. Hopefully it's not too bad of a wait. It's cool, you can see directly over to Islands of Adventure. Over there you could just see the Circus McGurkus. And now I'm inside the soundstage. And it's not too terrible, I don't think. Maybe. At least it's inside and air conditioned. That was so incredibly fast. Just continually walking through that entire soundstage. Alright, about to head inside now. That took 15 minutes to make it to the front of the line. Alright, hooray! I did Blood Moon Dark Offering. It was pretty good. I was considering admitting my preference of setting, potentially being switched between Blood Moon and Yeti, but I think Yeti still slightly edges out Blood Moon, just in terms of, I don't know, I really like the nature vibe of Yeti. Alright, but it's time to get my final and favorite snack of the entire event. And of course, this is what I got. My sour apple pie funnel fries. My favorite treat that I've ever gotten at Halloween Horror Nights. Just the perfect combination of just tart and sour and sweet, and I love this. So I'm heading out of the park now. I finished my snack. Way down there is the Hollywood Scare Zone. I'm passing through the Dr. Oddfellow Scare Zone, the Production Central entrance scare zone. I'm tired and it is past midnight. I stayed a little bit longer than I anticipated. I did more than I thought that I would do today, but I feel accomplished and very satisfied. This was my final trip to Halloween Horror Nights for 2023. Okay, I was going to exit, but I'm turning around really quickly to go to the Hollywood Scare Zone. I'm just curious if mine and Brennan's Zodiacs are out at the moment. The chainsaws are vicious at the moment right now. I don't see Gemini. Virgo would be over here. Interesting, I don't think I see Gemini or Virgo. I said that weird. Well, it was worth walking through the scare zone again one more time. Walking through the fog. Hey, that's so much fun. Okay, now I'm heading out of the park. It's probably going to be about 1 o'clock by the time that I make it to the car, but as long as I'm beating the majority of people out of the park tonight, then that works, right? I haven't really paid attention during my non-HHN trips, but the globe should rotate. I think it's only not rotating. I mean, it does rotate, duh, but I think it's only not rotating just for the sake of just like that pinch point over there. So happy Halloween from Universal. This is very much so me right now, this sleepy little slowpoke. I wish that Brennan had been able to come, but it was just me tonight. I got to do my top 3 favorite houses. I got to see the Dancing Megans. I got to see the Halloween Nightmare Fuel Show. I got to see the Death Eaters. I got to have some food that I had not yet had this year, and then I got to have my favorite dessert. So it was a pretty nice final night to Halloween Horror Nights. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.